Well, what do you want me to do? Lay down and play dead?
You stupid old man. I'm a snake. The greatest thing the devil ever did was make you people believe he didn't exist.
Upcoming card is this man. What was that? Macho Man Randy Savage?
It happened so fast you can't even talk about it. Lucky person, yeah, out there somewhere is gonna win a silver cloud. What a lucky person.
A small smoke-filled arena, just this side of the Twilight Zone.
Welcome to all elite reptilians.
If you say yes, think about how dominant we could be.
They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites. They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites. I came here to kick some ass just like Roddy Piper. These motherfuckers that walk among us, they got me hyper. But don't be chewing that bubble gum, it's got aspartame. It's a chemical directly targeted at your brain, just like the fluoride that they put in the water supply and all the geoengineering we got in the sky. I'm trying to tell you, and I hope that you're hearing me clearly. This ain't no bullshit speculation, conspiracy theory. They live and they're controlling every move you make, from the apartment that you live in to the juice you drink. They give you television to help you ignore this prison while feeding you genetically modified organisms. They want us like the Walking Dead, just obey and consume. Don't worry about anything, keep awaiting your doom. To all my warriors out there, this is indeed my call. It's time to put a fucking end to this elite cabal. They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites. They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites.
When they try to prove their spinning ball Earth, it's remarkable. All their arguments are absolutely fucking farcical. It's clearly been shown your problems aren't resolvable. Your theory has been blown into tiny little particles. The pharmacological drugs they got the masses on precludes them from putting their rowdy Roddy Piper glasses on. And even when they do, they're unable to gaze too straight, cause for most of them it's way too late for them to see past their conditioning. They will not be listening to anything outside their paradigm imprisonment. They are ensconced in a nonsensical certitude, brainwashed by devils to revel in their servitude. It's idiocracy, pure hypocrisy. Waking these dummies up, it used to mean a lot to me. But nowadays I wanna tip their canoes, and as they drown, tell them this is what you get when you snooze.
They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites. They live, we sleep, the alarm's going off, beep, beep. Time to wake up to the deceit. Our whole reality's made up by the elites.
And as far as him taking my soul, I sold that a long time ago.
You thrive off of intimidation. My vibrational frequencies are too high for that. You feed off of fear. My 0 point is a great distance from fear. What you are is low vibrational reptilians. What I am is a descended god, and I'm here to prove that tonight I stamp out fear.
That's when I knew I would sell my soul to keep this. To you, your hair, your crown, your identity, that you'll lose a piece of your soul. Bianca, You don't want to lose your soul. I've already sold mine. And I would sell it every day of the week and twice on Mondays if it means keeping this on my shoulder.
Soraya in AEW. Holy smokes. Soraya in AEW. Holy smokes. Soraya here. Run. Soraya in AEW. Holy smokes.
The devil has arrived. And since you all literally worship the ground that I walk, that makes you all my loyal devil worshippers.
Shafir, another victory.
Wow.
Shafir, another victory.
Wow.
Yeah. So here's the deal. If Jesus was real. Well, okay, if the guy had it coming, he had it coming, but listen.
You know what, John? When you came back from your little stint at rehab, you told a story about a demon. And that demon, it hanged over your head like a black cloud, and it was in your ear. And the demon told you that everything you've earned since you left those slums of Cincinnati, you don't deserve it. That demon told you he was going to take everything away from you. Your family, your fame, your success, your fortune. Know this, John Moxley. If you do not tread lightly, you will find out that I am that demon! And I'm a demon you can't slay.
Also, not to be an asshole, all right? Guy gets strung up on a cross. Not great, right? But he died. He died fairly quickly.
Introduce a person weighing 226 Maxwell, Jacob Freeman.
See, you must have been confused with somebody else.
It's been quite a while since we looked at the Royal Rumble fight. There's your guys. 129 days since MJF's last match. And we're back in action here tonight on the extended anniversary edition of WWE.
Who is head of the table?
Who is head of the table? Without saying any names, you're looking into his eyes right now. Viva Mexico.
Mexico, I want to introduce you to someone very special, our biggest fan, Luciano.
The love just hits me like a wave. I will never forget this for the rest of my life. Here we go. Viva Mexico.
What's happening, Captain? You're all over the place here. You're all over the page. If you were one of those
head out the back,
lie
Jack.
detector charts, you'd be just speaking with a forked tongue, you lizard person, you.
You and the lizard people, this has become some kind of weird obsession with you.
I'm telling you, there may be something to this. I think there is now to this QAnon thing. You know, I'm saying if you walk down the streets of America now, if you go up to 42% of the people you see and just punch them in the face, their face will shatter and it will fall away, and underneath will be the reptilian creature that battled Captain Kirk on the planet on Star Trek. A big reptilian crocodilosaurus, or what would it be? A crocodilosaurus?
Yeah, it's a croc of something.
Or an alligator. A crocosaurus. That's what it is. It's the crocosaurus.
The skin breaks off. What is the skin made out of? The skin that covers the lizard.
You've never seen that in the movies? The movies that have foretold all these things?
So you believe that...
And the Twilight Zone, when you punch and House of Wax. And when you punch the heel in the face, and the face cracks, and they're either lizard people or they're disfigured underneath.
Why stop there? What about Freddy Krueger?
Well,
what about
there you go.
Friday the 13th?
If you go under these masks or these makeup jobs or this false exterior, you got lizard people. I'm one of the believers now.
That's crazy. What do you think of They Live?
I think they do.
What do you think of the film They Live?
Oh, the film. I thought you meant the concept. Yeah, I think, if we had those glasses, boy, I'll tell you, a lot more people in the wrestling business would probably be unpopular. But that was a fine turn, I thought, of thespianism by Roddy Piper in They Live.
That's true. The Blue Boy has sold his soul and now he's reaping the benefits.
Made a deal a long time ago with my soul, with the big man upstairs. That's already his. And as far as you guys walking away with the WWF title to some cemetery man using it as a tombstone, that's not gonna happen. If I don't beat you in San Antonio, brother, you might as well bury me along with all my Hulkamaniacs. But in my worst nightmare, as I think about the scalpel stressing and ripping my sternum apart, as my heart is still beating in my chest, and it's Paul Bear and the Undertaker digging inside my body to find my soul, all you would find would be millions of little Hulksters that you'd have to fight night after night after night. Hulkamania's immortal, my soul's immortal, and what you gonna do? But with my makeup partner manager, the lovely Elizabeth, at ringside, you can bet that Lady Luck's gonna be riding high on my shoulder tonight. It seems as though the scales of justice have tipped a little bit more in the Hulkster's way.
Brother.